Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Drink the Video Games. I am Brian and I have maybe my last coffee here. We'll see as we get through this. I think we're getting pretty close to the end. We've got 75% roughly of the database finished off here on Hurt Stories, so we are making our way through here pretty good. We made a lot of progress in the last time, and I think I want to start kind of this line today with a little bit more of the crime stuff. So we know that they, kind of going down off of these down here, the Simon have been, cutting the throat, basically they put the body into some bags, and took it down into the cellar. So that's where I wanted to start with that here. So cellar we've already done. I don't think we've done like throat or cut or the bags. So that's where I wanted to start today, and see if we can make any heads or tails of this. We've got this right here.
When will the police let me back in the house? They let me take a bag of clothes with me, but...
Okay. Bag of clothes, okay. That doesn't really help me in terms of the crime itself. Let's see, so we know that his throat was cut. Huh.
On his throat. How?
How? Question mark. Slash. She looked very gleeful in that picture, by the way.
For him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
Dang, okay. Second mirror. And then Hannah goes crazy. Let's talk about that.
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him?
That's a good question. Okay, so... yep. Is that interested? She hit him with the mirror. Okay, nothing there. Is that the house? Oh, wow, okay. 19. That makes sense, I guess.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm
there. Guess not really anything there I need to make mention of. Let's see.
He has a wallet, a huge, silly thing. Leather. Real leather, I think. He packs it full of stuff. Business cards, receipts, lottery tickets. He always carries it in his back pocket. I think that's why he's got a bad back. Offsets the discs. I haven't seen it, so he must have it on him. He always takes it out of his back pocket before, when he comes in, if he's in the house.
Okay. See, she's talking about his wallet. Maybe we'll take a look at that here. Got one more here in terms of the house.
I wasn't in the house.
Not in house, she says. Okay. Take a look at wallet. Oh, nothing there. Cash. Money. Okay. There's some things on money.
Sure, I think. I do all the bills and paperwork and handle all the money stuff, so it should be easy for me to find. Do you want them dropped off to you?
Okay. Then let's see.
If you put me on You've Been Framed, I want the money.
You've been framed. Let's check that out. That's a good crime word. Nope. Okay. Let's see. So we've been down to the basement. I think we've looked for blood already. Yeah. What about fingerprints? Oh, holy smokes. Okay.
Fine. I've never had my fingerprints taken before. I once put my hand on the oven. Fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
Yes. Yeah. I would have cleaned them. I changed the sheets too. Were the fingerprints in all those places?
Change the sheets. Okay.
Could they have been my parents' fingerprints? I'm not sure how long they last for, but is that possible?
Parents' fingerprints? Question mark.
Really? Go on then. Take the cup. Run your fingerprints. They'll match. Fucking idiot.
Dang. Throwing some shade at the officer there. Okay, so let's see. So fingerprints didn't turn up that much for us here. Let's see. Let's see. She mentioned changing the sheets.
Well, I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something. That's why I was speeding. And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet. But I really can't remember back to February.
Speeding. Oh.
You must be desperate for leads if you're getting hung up over 6-month-old speeding tickets.
Speeding tickets. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Oh.
Well, I remember the ticket, of course. I paid it without telling Simon. Didn't want to get told off. And they put points on the licence.
Points on the license. Well, that's not good. Anything there? Nothing there. Okay. Let's see. So sheet basically turned us to like a timesheet, which is not the way I thought that was going to go. Let's take a look at bedroom. Let's see. Got a couple of things here.
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom. Yes.
That can't be right. In the bedroom.
Okay, so neither of those really helped me out too much there. Let's see how our database is coming. Pretty close, pretty close. Okay, let's see here. What do we have that we haven't gotten into? Did we look up pub? Because that's where Eve had mentioned that she had seen Simon. Nope.
God, I don't know. Could be anyone. Maybe someone followed him back from the pub. But why would he let them in? Doesn't make sense.
Followed from pub? Question mark. Probably not. Let's see. So they went there and they went to Glasgow. Then went back in the next morning.
was late. Early Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, okay. I don't think... Did we look up Saturday? Friday? Okay. Let's see. So what else might the police have? Nothing there. I guess DNA wasn't that much of a thing. Oh, there we go.
Have I ever cheated on Simon? You asked that question yesterday.
Okay. So I guess not. So cheated on Simon. Let's see.
No, he was as shy as me. I asked a friend to ask him out for me. We had our first date at the Odeon in North End. We went to see Risky Business. I had on my one best dress. Simon paid. He bought me a Whisper, and I was worried about getting chocolate on my teeth.
A Whisper? That sounds good. Okay. Talking about their date. I feel like we've looked at date before. Let's double check. Yeah. Okay. See, so you mentioned that Simon was shy. Like her. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. Getting pretty close.
Thanks. Please find Simon. I love him so much.
Yeah, it's at the end of that interview. Apparently.
No. I mean, everyone loves Simon. He was so nice to everyone. He loves me.
Everyone loves Simon. What was she got there?
Cute. He must love them very much.
Oh,
What
must be
ages are they?
kids. Yeah. Okay. Detective kids. All right, let's take a look at we looked up dead. Okay. Look at cellar again. Nope, nothing there. Five seconds.
No, it's okay. The other detective has just gone to get me one.
Dang, she is going through coffees and teas like it's her job. Okay, so let's see here. Let me take a look. What else have we not covered? Okay. So we talked about let's see, so we did Rapunzel, and that was that whole story that she's talking about being in the tower, which is really kind of a reference to Eve's story here in the story. So let's see, so that was like fairy tales? Ooh.
Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale. and do what you can.
Life isn't a fairy tale. Okay, true enough. Hannah/Eve, that's true. Let's see. Memory, nothing. Oh.
Okay, I'll try my best to remember.
Let's see, we looked up life already. Test? Oop. Deer. Nothing there. We're so close. Let's see. Is there anything else that we might have missed? We looked up police. Did we look up detective? Oh, there's one.
Must think it's very cool that their dad is a police detective.
Cool. See, she mentioned that he drank wine. Nope. So he did not have a Guinness coffee stout. Okay, so I think that might be about it. Yeah, because we're doing pretty good. Okay. Trial. Judge. Evidence, nothing there. Okay. We looked up rehearsed.
Mum and Dad never knew what was going on and got so good at it. We were so in sync that we'd use each other to cheat. If one of us had a hangover, the other one would go to school. Whoever was best at a subject would sit the exam. There were lots of differences between us. Some things one is better than the other at.
Yeah, you mentioned that. One of you is better at hooking up with Simon. One of you is better at driving.
Simon's parents offered to put me up, but I didn't think it would be a good idea. It would be too sad. Not right now. I'm staying at a friend's.
Yeah, okay. Staying at a friend's. What friends? Okay. Let's see. That might be about all that I can think of. I am still missing a couple of things here, but I don't know what we might have missed. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that we could have looked at. Crash the car. So I'm really just thinking this might be the same person. Different personalities. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But let me know down in the comments what you think, because I think that I have about run the course here of of what I can find. Yeah, I think that I've pretty much exhausted everything. So let's go ahead and We're going to go with yes. I think you understand why your mother... Ah, very nice, very nice. Okay. You were the, Sarah. We're waiting outside. Log off. Meet over the road. Okay. Great. So do I just quit? We'll find out. Can I just end this session? Oh. Log off. Oh, there we go. Very nice. I love it. Okay, so that was her story. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so I definitely want to know what you think happened here, what you think this story is. But I don't know. Like that tattoo gives me some pause. But yeah, I think I don't know. Like I go back and forth whether they're the same person, either that or Hannah killed him, I think, or at least the psychological version of Hannah. But I'm still trying to figure out if I think that Hannah and Eve are the same person or not. So let me know what you think down at the bottom. I'm leaning towards twins now, the more I think about it. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. This game is awesome. I loved it a lot. Actually, it's really fun. It's kind of neat to see how this came together, and like it's such like a simple yet complex thing at the same time. So I'm interested to see how that idea, carries on into the next two games that Sam Barlow did. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think, or if you played either of those, which one you'd recommend going to next. Just go in order, or whatever you think about those, or any other good FMV games I could check out here. They're on the channel, or just in general to check out some more games. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this was fun. So I want to make sure you go back and check out the podcast episode about the making of her story, because that was also just as interesting to find out how this little kind of little idea for a game came together, and then swarmed over the whole of the video game world and won just tons of awards and all that stuff. And yeah, it prompted me to finally get around to playing it. Like I said in the episode, I'd wanted to play it for a long time, and I just never had. So doing the podcast was a good reason to go back in and finally play it and to figure it out. Whoa, look at that crazy footage. Yeah, so that's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. So if you had all of like the backers there, if you're stuck, you could always try admin_random or the unlock command. So does this start it over? Admin random. Nothing there. Wait, what was the other thing that he said? Shoot. I should have paid attention more. Can I see? Hold on. I'm not going to make you watch the whole things again, but I'm going to go back and see what the other command was. I want to see what it was. Okay, so it was admin unlock is what it was, and it gives you 15 entries instead of 5. So we found one here under Hannah, so I'm going to play that real quick.
Yes, it was a cremation for the best. We both wore black and had veils, so it was easy. And after the funeral, everyone came back to the house. Hannah served up sandwiches, and I stayed out of sight.
Okay. Anything there? Nope. Okay. Well, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and log off now for good. So, yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. This was really fun. So let me know down in the comments what you think happened here, what your best guess is, or if you were able to find some of the missing pieces that I missed here in mine, because there were a couple a few there that I didn't get. So yeah, let me know what you think about the game. Let me know what you thought about the podcast episode and all that stuff. And we'll be back next month. I'm going to be starting into season 3 doing Star Wars games, so I'm really excited to get into those with everyone. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Cheers, bye for now, and we'll be back with some more playthroughs soon. Bye.